And we're following breaking news from overnight out of Lansing. A $500 million bailout plan for DPS, Detroit Public Schools, takes a huge step forward.
Yes, the State House approved it in a rare overnight session. In fact, they went all night long until about 5 o'clock this morning. It is not a done deal yet. It does have to go back to the Senate, and there are a lot of lawmakers that feel like it isn't even going to be enough to help to completely restructure the district. Lauren Podell is following this story for us outside of the Capitol in Lansing. And Lauren, talk to us about what happened overnight and what's next.
We'll talk about a marathon session 1:30 Wednesday to 4:30 a.m. Thursday. Here's what we're hearing. Republicans are saying, look, every single dollar of that $500 million will be spent effectively and efficiently. But Democrats and Detroit legislators this morning saying, look, we do not approve of this plan. They rallied against it. They say, number one, it limits collective bargaining rights and it keeps the state in control for longer. House lawmakers started their session Wednesday and emerged early Thursday. After 15 hours, the Michigan House approved a $500 million restructuring plan for the ailing Detroit Public Schools. And after 2 days of teacher sickouts this week,
if in America you work, you get paid for that job.
This plan is aimed at easing teachers' fears they won't be paid. But House Democrats aren't pleased because the DPS deficit is $800 million, but doesn't include the Detroit Education Commission that would have the authority to approve which schools open and close in the district. That was a key part of the Senate plan, which passed previously, a major reason why Democrats voted against the GOP plan. Democrats argued leaving out the DEC would not address root problems at the schools, while Republicans say they worry including the commission would limit charter schools in the city. The two-sided battle over what's best for DPS continues.
These bills are anti-student, anti-union, anti-teacher, and anti-democratic.
What you also don't do is you don't treat the Detroit Public Schools the same as the charter schools. You have two different sets of systems here.
What are we hiding? Why are we refusing an audit of the system that we put in place?
I have never had a more difficult time providing $500 million in revenue. And to say it is absolutely means nothing?
There was certainly a lot of passion there on that House floor overnight, and there were some modifications to the bills that also have these Democrats fired up. One of them includes tougher anti-strike policies that would really crack down on teachers and those sickouts. So a lot to dive into, a lot more to learn about all of the writing in these House bills, and the Senate will go, the bills will now go to the Senate for approval. Reporting live in Lansing, Lauren Podell, Local 4 News Today.